Hey guys, and welcome back to the Planner Pixie Co show and to another fitness check-in. This was this past week. This was a much better week for me. I feel like I did so much better food-wise. Very little snacking, no Red Bulls. It is very hard to get your calorie and protein ratio right. So that's something that I'm gonna have to completely work on. But other than that, it was a really good week, honestly. So let's just go ahead and get into my calorie situation. So I did actually sign up to the First Form app. And when you go in and put in all of your information, like it automatically calculates your calories and your protein for you, like all your macros. It's got me at 1,760 calories. Like, that's just a lot. And I'm sure there's like a method to the madness, but y'all, that's just a lot of calories for me. So I still feel like I want to stay between like 13, 14, maybe 15. I feel like if I hit 100 or over protein this week, that was pretty good. So you'll see. It's a very hard thing to get the macros all just right and perfect. Like, this is so hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let me find my one app. So I did half the week in one and half the week in the other. I don't know, I may like I had to pay $12 for that app, like $12 a month, and like you get assigned. I actually picked the person that I ordered the First Form stuff with, but you get assigned like a person to work with, and I have talked to her about the calories and whatnot, and she's like, this is just like an assessment. We'll figure out what needs to be adjusted after we've seen what you do for a few weeks. So I may stick with it just enough to work with her enough to kind of get me straightened out, and then I probably will cancel it because I don't feel like I need $12 a month for an app to put my food and stuff in when MyFitnessPal is free. So anyway, Monday I had Shakeology for breakfast. I just made me like some turkey roll-ups for lunch, and then for dinner we did have steaks. I made steak, baked potato, and I think corn on the cob. It was delicious. My calories were 1,536, which I feel like is pretty good. Please excuse my poor fingernails, and I cut myself trying to cut Roxy's hair today. But my fingernails just need like a break, you know what I mean? I feel like it's been a good 2 years straight that I've been using glue on them, and they just look kind of pitiful. So I apologize, but they just need a break. We'll go to the protein in a second. The good thing about the other app is it shows everything all on one screen, and on the MyFitnessPal I have to go somewhere else to find my protein. So for Tuesday, Shakeology for breakfast, I had some of that rotisserie pork just in a bowl with no bun for lunch, and then for dinner I had Philly cheesesteak, but also with like no bread. I fix it where we eat like the meat. I fix mushroom, onion, and peppers, and then we put the meat on top of that, and then cheese, and it is delicious. I had 1,331 calories for this day. Wednesday I had 1,444. I had Shakeology for breakfast. I had the leftover Philly cheesesteak for lunch, and then for dinner I had made a roast in the crock pot. We had roasted potatoes. We ate the leftovers of the corn on the cob. I made a couple of deviled eggs and some green beans. So I made an all-out wonderful meal that day. Okay, so the rest of the week is in the other app. So let me go check my protein for these days. If I can get the right thing pulled up. Let's see. Monday was 131. So that was a pretty good, I feel like I knocked it out of the park day one, right? And then like it just was easy. But then the rest of the week it was not so easy to get everything like portioned out. I don't know. So 131, my goal is 125 to the app says 125. I said 130 calculating it. last week. But like I said at the beginning of this, I feel like if I hit 100 or over, like I'm doing good. So we're gonna count 100 or over. Tuesday was 104, so yes to this day. And Wednesday was 107, so yes to this day. See, I did much better this week. My stomach is growling at me right now, and I just ate. Like, it feels like it's kind of upset a little bit. I don't know. Okay, I'm so whiny. I apologize. Thursday, I had 1,260 calories. I feel like I kind of started to lose it toward the end of the week. I got a little bit less enthused. I had a bacon and egg sandwich for breakfast. We did have pizza this night. We had like a Stranger Things binge this night, and we ended up making a pizza and like eating in bed, and it was just like a little date night for us, and it was just so good and it was so nice. But I made just like a Sam's Choice pizza. Only had 2 pieces, which for me is amazing. I usually will go back and keep eating it until it's all gone. And then I did not eat anything else the rest of the night. I did no snacking. I hardly did any snacking this week, you guys, so I'm very proud of myself. And I've said a million times, I fully believe that we can eat what we want, just in moderation, and that's just the relationship with food that I'm trying to get to, and I feel like I did so good this week. So I did have pizza, but it's fine. On Friday, I had Shakeology for breakfast. I had another bacon and egg sandwich for lunch, and then for dinner I had another bowl of the rotisserie chicken. I ended up with 15-16 this day. Oh, I do have my protein on here. Only had 77 protein for Friday. So see, it's just getting harder, and I feel like I ate quite a bit of protein. And then same here, only had 61. Even though I cooked more meals this week, and I ate more lunch, like breakfast, lunch, and dinners this week than I have in so long. I feel extremely full. Saturday, I had Shakeology for breakfast, and then we went over to my mother-in-law's for dinner, and she ended up grilling out. I did have a hamburger and like some potato salad. I only ended up with 1,100 calories this day and only 61 grams of protein. That was all I ate. I had done ate dinner. I didn't want to eat anything else. Sunday, 1,354 calories. I had Shakeology. This is gonna sound weird. Let me go ahead and go back here. Only had 89 protein. I had some spaghetti sauce in the refrigerator from where we made the stuffed manicotti the week before, and I didn't want it to go bad without eating it, so I ended up, hold on, I'm gonna have to break for just a second. Okay, sorry about that, and I don't know where I left off. My apologies, but I feel like I've got all the calories down, right? And the protein. So started kind of declining toward the end of the week and only eating like once a day again, but still didn't go over calories. I feel pretty good about this week. I really do. I feel like I did just a million times better. So let's go ahead and talk about this program and my calorie burn and my steps and everything. Y'all, I had no idea about this program going into it. Only just what the workouts were, because that's the only thing I pulled up. So I got all the workouts done, and I did take my 2 full rest days because I just felt like I needed them. The only one I messed up was I did not do Saturdays. I did it on Sunday, but still I got them all done, and I took my 2 rest days. Rosie did better than me. She did all of the ones she was supposed to on the days she's supposed to, and shout out to you. You're doing great. So I didn't know anything about this program. The only thing I'm not gonna like is the fact that it's not in real time, which means every single workout is not going to be different, because they had already filmed like the actual one I told you guys last week, like it's a pulley system, and then they filmed this one second. So we are going to have to repeat the first week 2 times before we get a new workout, which is fine. It's just 2 weeks. What would suck is if we had to go the whole 9 weeks doing the same exact workout, I probably would quit. But a couple of the workouts were kind of like muscle burns fat in the sense that you had a series of workouts to do at the very beginning of the workout, and you had to do as many rounds as possible. So I had like an AMRAP. They didn't call it that, but that's what it was. They set 12 minutes on the clock, and then you had to do as many as you could. So I did keep up with that. I did not bring that in here. Dang it. I don't know, I'm never fully prepared. I had wrote it down on, like, we have this big magnet pad that we keep on the refrigerator when we run out of stuff in the kitchen. We put it down for our grocery list, and that's what I had been. I just pulled it off the refrigerator and had it in the living room. Anyway, you probably did not need that explanation. I do have my AMRAPs here, and I'm going to write them down. Let me pull up my app that shows all of my calorie burns. Let's see. Monday's workout was back and biceps, and you'll notice there's no leg days, which I was stoked about, but knowing Autumn, I knew that there would be like sneaky leg stuff in there, and it was like every single day had leg stuff in it. So 279 I burned on this workout, and we did have like the AMRAP thing this day, which I did 5 rounds of. Oh, that's the one I have to do today. I'm already dreading it. And then my steps for this day were 5, 8, 6, 6. And then I did do stretches. So there is like another stretch. There's a separate stretch video for every day of this program that you're supposed to do at night before you go to bed. I didn't do that, but I did do the stretch ones. So Tuesday was chest and triceps. I burned 229 calories. There was also an AMRAP thing for this one, which I did 6.5 of. My steps for this day were 4795, and I did do the stretches. Wednesday was the Tabata cardio, which I was absolutely dreading, but it honestly was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Friday's workout, shoulders, was worse than the Tabata cardio. You had to do burpees at the end of this one, and it was horrible. So Wednesday cardio workout, I burned 195. See, I didn't even burn really a whole lot of calories during that one. There was not an AMRAP thing for this one. I had 9, 2, 6, 7 steps and did my stretches. This was a rest day, so I took it, and honestly I should be doing stretches even on days that I don't work out, but I'm just not quite there yet. I only had 5, 2, 6, 3 steps. I've done a lot of working on my computer this week, so I don't really have like a ton of steps. It just is what it is. Friday's workout was the shoulder one. It was horrible. I hate burpees. 232 calories, and there also was an AMRAP thing, which I did 5 again. My steps for this day was 8, 8, 9, 2. And yes, 2 stretches to Saturday. I did not work out this day, but I did do this workout on Sunday, so I'm going to go ahead and put my calories were 221, and there was not, I'm going to do this separately. There was not an AMRAP to this one. My steps for this day were 2238. Had a very lazy day that day, and then my steps and also this, I really had 2 very lazy days this weekend. 3, 4, 2, 6. That is horrible. Okay. That was my week, you guys. I lost 2.4 pounds. I'm so excited. I'm a total of 8.3. I'm on my way back to 10. You know, it'd be great if I lost 2 pounds a week during this program. That would be 18 pounds total. Seems like a lot. I mean, I feel like it's doable, but whatever. My non-scale victory, no Red Bulls, and it honestly was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, but I feel like I woke up every morning craving a Red Bull. And I feel like today I'm craving one really hard, and I don't know if it's just the Red Bull or like I'm just craving like just having that drink because it was part of my routine. Like I feel like if I had an Alani Nu today, I'd be completely satisfied. It's just kind of like that sugary sweet taste and drink. I feel like I have my water right now. I'm trying to do better about water too, and I have done better this week. But anyway, my self-care for this week, I really didn't do anything other than just work out. So I just put that I'm still trying. You know what? We're going into 5 months of this year already, and I'm still here. I'm still recording these videos and catching you guys up on my progress. I'm still getting my workouts done on a regular basis. I'm still really trying food-wise. And so I'm still here trying. That's my self-care. That's me taking care of myself. So that was my week. I feel like it was a really dang good week. So let me figure out what is today? May the 2nd through the 8th is what we're going to be putting down. And I thought I just heard something. I pulled the kit margaritas and mamacitas. So this is, of course, Cinco de Mayo week and also Mother's Day week. So I do have a Mother's Day spread for my memory planner, but I pulled the Cinco de Mayo kit for, sorry, I'm getting very distracted. There are 2 people here helping Casey take apart. We got a boat, you guys. We got a pontoon boat and we're having to redo it. So there's people here helping Casey take apart the boat, and I just keep hearing things, so I apologize. I'm very scatterbrained, which I feel like I'm scatterbrained all the time, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this laid down and we'll come back and talk about the week ahead. Wow, this is so pretty. These colors are so fun. I think I forgot to mention that this kit is from our shop. It is still in the shop, available for purchase as of right now. So going into this next week, I weighed in at 174.2 yesterday. I'm still doing Control Freak, the off-the-wall version, phase 1, going into week 2. So all of the workouts are exactly the same, which sucks for me, but it'll be okay. I've only got 2 more weeks of it, and then they'll change, and then I'll have 2 weeks of those, and then we'll get another brand new set of workouts for the last phase. So our little quote of the week is determination, doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it, and that is me most of the day. I have absolutely no motivation whatsoever to ever work out or to ever eat right, but I'm determined. It takes determination. Determination, not motivation. Keep that in mind, you guys. I'm never motivated. I don't really believe in motivation. I think you just have to be determined. So, let me know down below if you had any non-scale victories or scale victories for the week. I would love to celebrate with you, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Like, subscribe, do all them things so you don't miss all them things, and I will check back in with you next week. Bye, guys.